Enchantedskye. Welcome, everybody. I'm back home. I have several people who are. I've got. I think I'm. No, I think I've got a couple openings today. By the way, yet for Friday morning, or Friday afternoon. I think from like 1 to 5. I got another appointment. I got about 6 appointments, but trying to catch up because I've been on vacation. So today is your reading for 5/20/22. Please hit like and subscribe for a chance to win a free reading, hypnosis, whatever I do. Yes, I have color because I was burnt to a crisp. I was down, if you guys didn't know, I was in Taos, New Mexico. It took me a while to get home, but I'm home now. Probably took me, how many hours? 11 hours? 5 hours? No, wait. I left at 7, got up at 3:30 in the morning to catch the flight at 5. So it took me 6 hours to get home. But sure beats me if I drove, right? Because it would have been about a 23-hour trip. I think it was 17 hours, something like that. But anyway, and so I'm home now. Came home to horrible weather. It's raining and cold, of course. What's new? Hi, Brandon. So for today, you're ending something. Now you're completely coming full circle. And it's because you've made a choice. You've made the choice to do it, to end something. And it's coming very, very quickly at you. And this could be you traveling though also. Hi, Bina. So this could represent travel. I know this represents my horses when I'm working with them today, which means for me, that is my horses because I got to go out there and brush horses today and catch up with them. So, so that's a part of the issue. Now, whatever it is, you're going to stand your ground about something and make your mind up and cut yourself loose. You got to cut yourself loose from what doesn't work for you. And what I think it is for me is I've blocked a bunch of people. They've treated me like garbage in the past, and I still put up with them, was still nice to them. Not anymore. And I've had a couple people that just, and as you guys know, most of my friends are psychic. Well, those are the ones that are doing this to me. And I'm at a point where I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to start looking for other avenues of friends because I don't need this. I'm doing well, and I have one friend who's ghosted me, and I think I can't help him. I've worked really hard to get where I'm at, and I don't think that I know more. I don't think any of that, but it's their issue, remember, not yours. So, and that's something that I'm doing. Now, you're taking the bull by the horn, see what I'm saying? And they're telling you to be strong and stand your ground. So see, look at strength. So today, it's all about your choices that you're making. So what choice are you going to be made? So, you have to do what's best for you. And that's fine. Like I said, I've got somebody who's ghosted me. Hi, Michael. Hi, you guys. I think we both know what this is. Yes, Lily, we do. So anybody knows about me, I've been ghosted by a very good friend of mine, and she is trying to start her own business, and she's struggling. And I said, I've been supportive. I'm tired of, there's a handful of people that they take and they take and they take. And then, like I've tried to give whatever I can back, but I get to a point that it's fine. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of that, yeah, Lily, I know. Thank you. Hi, Charisma. I haven't seen you in a while. You guys, by the way, if you want to book today, I have from 1 to 4, no, 1 to 5. I think at 1 to 5 because I got a call calling at 5. I'm trying to catch up. If you want to book her today, just PM me, and you get 25% off right now because I've got quite a few. And otherwise, go to Sunday and you can book and just take your time because now I'm back working. So yeah, I'm at a point where, yeah. I'm disappointed in a couple friends of mine, and I've tried to be supportive, and they're like, well, you just think you know everything. They literally said that to me, and I'm like, not at all. Matter of fact, that's why I went to Taos. I'm studying astrology because I don't know everything. And anyway, I gotta let go of it, right? So with that said, just letting you guys know. So yes, I am back home, Ida. Yes, I'm back home. Yep, and it's gray and it's raining. I was in Taos and, it never rained, although the fires were bad. And I got I got altitude sickness very badly. There was a couple days there where I shook and I didn't realize, but it helped me. You know what? It helped me realize. Remember you guys say, I say I got a little something wrong with me and I don't know what's wrong. It's my thyroid. I know it's my thyroid. I know now for a fact it's my thyroid. And it's very common in my family to have a thyroid issue. But see, my thyroid says it's working. So when they go take the test, oh, there's nothing wrong. Yeah, there is. I got every symptom. I got every symptom. And one thing is electrolyte problems. And I got so dehydrated when I was in Taos that it was bad. It was really bad. And as soon as I started drinking tons of electrolytes and water, in Taos, it's so bad because your elevation's 8,000 feet, that I was pouring salt. I was literally pouring salt into my drink, into my water. And as soon as I started doing that, I felt better. And that's a sign of a thyroid problem. And so I'm going to a new doctor next week. So you guys are going to hear all about that. So, plus, anyway, with that said, let's see. I'm going to take a couple questions really quick. I've got into a problem with the tax. Exit. Ida, I'm not sure, but this is what I get. I get that you will still have some, and yeah, it'll get fixed, but not all of it. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Yes, Damon, I'm doing readings today. If you call me or text me, you guys can find my number. Just go to enchantedskye.com and text me. And I've still got 4 openings today. The rest are all booked already. Because I'm catching up because I've been gone a week. And a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, you were gone a whole week." And I'm like, "Yeah, I needed to be gone a week." But God, I will tell you, I went on a women's retreat and it was the best thing. And and now one of the people that were there, there's 24 of us, somebody has COVID. And so we're like, do I have COVID? We've all tested negative. All the rest of us tested. It's part of traveling at this point in your life. And we just can't live in fear anymore. We're just going to have to deal with it. And I know that sounds bad, but yeah. And yes, Lily, I know. I'm cutting myself from. I don't want to say it, but I'm doing pretty well. I'm not like world famous, I would like to be, but I mean, I think we all would. But I mean, people do know me. I mean, I'm making calls. I have a lot of followers in Australia, but I mean, but these people, they don't understand how hard I've worked. And these people have been on my podcast. I've tried to help them. I'm at a point where I'm keeping my distance from a lot of my psychic friends. And there's one place in particular that it is a store that I read at, and they talk behind my back. And these other people are part of that store. And I just am done. I just can't, I'm moving on, I'm moving up. So I learned a lot about astrology. So when you guys call me, if you want a reading, I know a lot more about astrology now, which has been very helpful. I learned quite a bit when I was out there. It was little stuff that I didn't really realize I knew. So there's some of the stuff I knew, some of the stuff I didn't. Now I'm looking around for an experienced astrologer, and I think I found somebody I might take classes from. So, because I'm always learning, and I always will admit if I don't know something. So this is what I know, this is what I don't. Well, and by the way, the person that's ghosting me won't talk to me. And I asked, I said, well, I hope I don't appear like I know it all. I said that, and she goes, well, no, you just know a lot. And I'm like, what was that? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I'm anyway. Yeah, not everybody's supposed to say, I know, it's okay, and yep, and they're not supposed to be the whole time. But it's so funny, I do have friends that I've had that I still talk to from like first grade. I mean, granted, she lives in Ohio now, but I still talk to her. I still talk to people. I mean, see, it's for me is I'm a Sag, and I'm extremely loyal. That's a Sag. Once you're a friend, and that's it. I can work something out with you. I overlook your transgressions because everybody's got them. and everybody's got a personality. I've got a good friend who's kind of a know-it-all, and she's always, you just kind of chuckle, but because that's the way she is, and that's okay. I don't think she means any harm by it. You see, I look at things differently. So yeah. Oh, good, Zoe. Yes, I'm here. I've been gone. So thanks to see everybody. It's great to see everybody. A side hustle to cover expenses. Ida, thinking of teaching English. It can help a lot of prayer. Yes, I do. You know what? That'll be fine, Ida. That way actually will work out for you. Yes. Don't. I feel like they're telling me though. Do not overstress yourself. Do not take on more than you can chew. Do not bite off more than you can chew. That's kind of what I am picking up. Okay. It's a ritual that helps getting customers and getting a good start for a side hustle. Well, there's do the I am, Ida, the meditation, the I am meditation. I am powerful. I am okay. You can also do a money one. You can also do where you're wishing, like this is what I'm finding for that. I don't, how people want to cast spells and all this stuff. Well, one, they only work if you think they work. Two, they don't work any different than if you say a prayer, because really prayers work, and well, I'll send money. I'll light a candle, light a green candle, and that's your intention. It's not a spell. It's an intention. So, I intend to get customers and have them come to me. Now, remember the I am principle, Ida. I is your intent. Your intent is to get more customers. So what do you have to do to get more customers? This, and this. That puts you in alignment and that helps you manifest. So what's your intent? It's all about intent. Everything in life is about intent. Okay? Now, are you hearing anything about the midterm elections this year? Yes, Michael. I can keeping up. I was watching on the news because like I said, I got altitude sickness. Oh my God, I was in bed for like a day. Because I just was shaking, and it's what it is it's a lack of oxygen, but also a lack of electrolytes, and it happens extremely quickly because I'm right now my above sea level right now is 800 feet. I was up 8,000 feet, and I was like that for until I figured out that's what it was, and I started drinking some electrolytes and water and everything, and I'm much better. I came home and I slept really good last night, which is telling me that that's what was wrong with me the whole time when I wasn't feeling good. It's electrolytes. Anyway, and I was watching all the elections coming in. I am predicting, and I've said this before. Please look at my predictions on my prediction in January that Trump will never be elected. He'll never be reelected, and that it's over. Every single person that Trump was backing has lost, but Dr. Oz. Now, here's my opinion about that Dr. Oz stuff. I don't know about you, but I'm sick and tired of these famous people thinking that they can be a politician, that they know what's going on. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm hoping he loses, and I will say that to anybody. So, because I'm done. I'm tired of it. Plus, he is backed by Trump, and I'm sorry if any of you are Trump fans. I don't think any of you are, because you would know how I feel about that. I was passionate, and I cried my eyes out when he got elected, because I knew what was going on. So I'm sorry if any of you are, but I think at this point, I don't think anybody too much is anymore, because we see what's really going on. And I'm not necessarily even a Democrat at this point. I'm more of a progressive. I think it should be a third party. So I think that would get rid of a lot of the corruption. So, and this country's in for it. I've been saying it's for the next 4 years up to 2026, we're in for it. There's huge changes for the better that are coming. You better hold on. I even said that there would be amendments to the Constitution. And I said that and didn't know what that meant last year. And I still say that the Equal Rights Amendment's going through, and a couple of other things are going through. So, oh, you know what, Lily? I agree. Actually, Trump supports him, Lily. It's true. Look it up. I'm like, it's crazy. I'm like, you'd think that they'd be more progressive than that, but he is. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these people because they're famous, that they run for office and win. That doesn't mean they're qualified. They're just going off their name. And I think Americans are starting to get sick and tired and waking up. I really, really truly think that we're going in the right direction. We don't see that yet. It can't stay like this. It just can't. And if you're American, because I got a lot of people that are, but I do want to say that by the way, the gas, I came home and the gas price was 50 cents higher here. It's only 20 cents here, like in Wisconsin. But I'm like, that's crazy. This is crazy. It just, how can nobody can make ends meet. I'm scared to feed my horses. I told my husband I'm just a little bit worried because I got to feed horses, and I'm already stocking hay. I'm stashing hay because I'm scared, because who knows what the prices are going to get to. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Michael. Okay. Oh, you think Oz will lose? I hope so. Yeah, enlightenment, sweetheart, go ahead and ask something. Okay. Guys, yeah, you have to understand that everything going on right now is a global economy. And we are, as Americans, why doesn't Biden fix it? Because this is global at this point. I still say that this was completely planned by Putin. Everybody's like, oh, it was, Trump was working things out. No, Trump was his puppet, and he was getting ready to do this, and it would have happened anyway. I don't care what I don't know. I see what's going on, and I still say we're going to be involved. I said it back in January, and I say we're going to be involved. We don't have a choice. Coming soon. I said May, but maybe I'm off a little. It is May 20th now, but I wanted to say it was humanitarian more than anything. Yes, so I hope so too. Yeah, you know what, Ida? The baby formula shortage, and what's so weird is that why? Okay, here's my thing. Why is there no shortage in Mexico? Now I heard that was because the formula that's here is the USDA or whoever controls that they're strict on what goes through. So I know that one of the companies is down, and I'm so glad I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. So I get that. Yeah. Oh, they're mid $6. So here they're $4.30, and that's really high. $4.24 I got my gas for, and but I will tell you, it was only $3.98 in Colorado. So, and they are supposed to get 12 inches of snow today, or 10 inches of snow today. I was so glad I was out of there. I'm like, I'm out of here. See ya. And yeah. So I know it won't stay, because it's like here, it gets really cold and it'll get hot again. It won't be there very long, but still, I'm like, I'm out. See ya. So, yeah. Oh, OSHA, is that, Michael, is that what it was? It was OSHA. Okay. I knew they were shut down because of the standards. And that was why everybody's like, oh, well, Mexico's still got it. No offense, but Mexico doesn't have standards. They don't have these standards set like the Americans, or at least they try to, because you know what? They're still crooked. But anyway, yeah, we can talk politics all day, right? Because I keep up with politics. I am a progressive. I've been a progressive since 2000. I've been saying we need the Progressive Party. No one would listen. There's a couple of things on the platform I don't agree with, but I'm not going to go there with that. It is making progress, and I had somebody that, because there's one thing I don't agree with, and I won't say that on here because there's people that will be offended. I mean, if you want my opinion, talk to me personally about certain things. But there's just one thing, and I had somebody was in my face about, I'm not a progressive, and I said, I'm sorry, the home of the Progressive Party is from the state of Wisconsin. The progressive movement came from Wisconsin. Okay, I don't play with me. And they keep saying how Republican we are. We aren't. We're very, very liberal. Very, very liberal. And the reason that the Wisconsin was taken by Trump was because 10% wanted a change, and they voted libertarian, which split the vote and went to Trump. That's why we need 3 parties. See what I'm saying? So, and that's why I keep saying, oh, that we flipped to Republican. No, we didn't. Never. Well, I don't know. I know very, very few people. I know there's some up north of me that are staunch Trumpers, but overall, people are just, I don't know. I think people are waking up and seeing both sides are crooked and we all need to change and we all need to come together. Republicans, Democrats need to come together, make another party, make the changes, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Hi, Marissa. Yeah. Yes. Oh, I know, I like Russ Feingold. I like, like a lot of my people there's a Ron Johnson that needs to be the frick out of office. I'm sorry. He needs to be out of there. And I've actually, by the way, gone to marches. I still say, and you guys Roe versus Wade will not be overturned. I said it in January. It won't be overturned. It won't be allowed. Okay. Oh, good, May. You got the job, and the salary is a bit more than I expected. Thank you very much. Not a problem, dear. Good for you. I'm glad. And yeah. When do you see me getting a full-time job? Solig? I know you're still working on it. I know that I think something you're doing now is going to lead to the full-time. So just keep applying, keep working. You might have to work two things for a little while. I kind of feel maybe. I know you don't want to hear that, but I want to say more to middle to late summer. There's something else. Okay. Damon, will you be employed soon? I'm surprised you haven't. It feels like there's one around you. You must have applied or something or waiting because I feel it's around you. Okay. Think through me, Bane. Birthday from B. Hi, Divine. Through me, Bane. I don't understand your question, Divine. Make that, I don't understand. Seb, do you see me getting work? Yes. Soon, like really soon. Oh, babe. Okay, hold on. Divine, you gotta be a little bit more specific. I know that sounds crazy, but it's hard for me when you're not specific. Okay. Oh, good, Solik. Okay. Oh, you're doing unemployed. That's right. I want to take a little time off for yourself. Be on that, and yes, right when you're about ready to not have benefits anymore, a really good job's going to come. You might take something part-time a little bit or something. I don't know if that's legal or not. I feel like you are. And it might be even taking cash. But and in some countries, did you know that you can't take cash? They do whatever they can to keep you from taking cash on the side. That's why they're trying to get rid of the cash system. That way everybody can keep track of you. So, but I feel like you will be, okay? You got it, Lily. Yes, Lily, you will. So many delays. When will the finances get balanced? I'm struggling. Marissa, I'm sorry you're struggling. I want to say something significant in July that is going to help. July into August, okay? Okay. Enlightenment, what will your husband look like? Okay, hold on. You got a while to go before you find him. You know that, right? Okay, just letting you know, it's quite a couple of years here. Like maybe 4. I think he's short. He's not real tall, and I think he's kind of into like spirituality. So I don't know if he's into like alternate health care, but yet he's in finance and knows money real good. I don't know, kind of brownish, kind of a dark blonde. I don't think he's real dark. Okay, all right. Okay, that's fine, Damon. Will things work out the way that they're supposed to be due to hard work and deferment always pay off? You know what? That's an interesting thing. Will things work out if I work hard enough? That's basically what you're saying. I will tell you that this is what I know to be true. That if you we're supposed to go that direction, and you always take the path of least resistance. And I know everything's a struggle. I'll make it if I just work harder. I'll work harder. I have found over the years to go the path of least resistance. Now, I do a lot of other things besides this, and it never seemed like it worked for me. And um, I quit. I learned to quit doing that. I don't know if that makes sense. I went to the path that I'm supposed to be on because that's the one I'm supposed to be doing, which is this. I'm also a singer and a musician, and it never seemed like it never worked out. My next thing I'm going to be doing is art. I do art, and art is always successful for me too. And I just quit trying so hard and let it flow. And it seems like when you quit forcing things to happen, the flow and balance becomes better. And then things really do start to happen. I've also learned too, I'm going to quit worrying about any type of finances. I'm going to concentrate just in spirituality. So, with that said, and it does seem like that the mind shift creates abundance. So I want you guys to understand that, okay? Um, Divine, do you see a breakthrough this year? No, not early into next though. Keep working. See what I'm saying? Um, I see steadiness. There's nothing real like real big, all right, happening, but it's steady. I don't feel like, and then you're going to have a breakthrough early next year. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. And I know you're struggling too. I think we all are struggling with the way the economy is. I do want to say though, here I'm moving my camera a little, that I feel like for everybody, there's relief coming next year. So, I don't understand that completely, but I do feel like there is some. So, which is good. Okay. I don't understand always what that means, but yeah, I know. I get the available, my availability is from I've got openings from 1 to 5 today. I don't have any, I think one. Hold on a second. Let me look really fast while I'm talking to you guys. I can't look, but I'm pretty sure it's 1 to 5. I've got appointments coming up here from Steady in the morning. So, okay. Oh, you want to hear me sing? Yeah, I know. Yes, I do. And I was a singer, and I've been a singer, and it never seemed like it would pan out. I don't know if that makes sense. So, oh, you're a Gemini, Cancer, cusp of magic. Awesome. That's yes, I'm a singer. Yes, I know that's what people say. I just, to be honest, certain charts have where you've got like a lot of different things you can do, and it's almost like it's a curse because there's so many you can't choose which things you want to do. And if it was just straight that I was just this or just that, and that I don't know how to describe that, but anyway, but yeah, so but it's in my chart. It's so interesting. I've learned so much about my chart that I just can't. It's just astounding. So, all right, yeah. Yes, I have. You know what? You're right. Once I get off here, dear, I have not loaded. I'm finishing my cusp readings today and downloading, and then I'm going to probably work in the next day or two on my finance. Yes, I have not loaded anything. I know I haven't. You're yelling at me. It's okay. But yeah, I haven't because I've been busy and I've been gone. So now that I will be loading them. Okay. And I had a dream ultrasound school and got recertified. Yeah, Anna, that does sound like a good idea. Okay. Damon, 1 o'clock for you. Okay, because I just had 4 people just text me. 1 o'clock, Damon, is fine. Call me at 1. You guys got my number. I'll put you down on my list though. Okay. How much were we all missed? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Lily. When does Mercury retrograde end? June 2nd. June 2nd. There's some other okay, now listen to this. It's going to tell you because I did not know this. Think about how odd that I took a class on astrology during the full moon eclipse, right in the time where North Node is in Taurus and South Node is in Scorpio. Right in the middle of that, I am a Taurus North Node. This thing that I took, this class I took, is transformational. And it was how bizarre. I mean, the chances of me doing that, like we were looking at my chart with her, with this astrologer that I went to. And she's like, well, you were supposed to be here. And I'm like, no, I know I was supposed to be there. And it was just, she goes, I can't believe that the full eclipse and everything that's happening is like, it's supposed to be you. She goes, you have no idea how transformational this is. And I'm like, yes, it is. And it's also in my health. You guys know I'm going in next week. I did get some abnormalities. I may have pre-cancer. And so they may have caught it. They don't know for sure. We're going to go in for tests. I don't feel sick. The anxiety was coming from my thyroid. But other than that, I feel great. I feel fine. So we're going to see what happens. And we're going to go from there. I'm not going to stop reading. I'm not going to do any of that. But it's transformational. And I know I'm in a transformation. I know that. I knew that when I started in January when I retired. But there's bigger. If you just had seen the chart, and I didn't even know that this full moon eclipse was in Taurus, which is huge. It's just so huge for me. So tell me if you've got a Taurus North Node, because we sat down and I learned so much about my own chart is what happened. And matter of fact, the person that I went to, she does retreats for women. And she's gonna be on my podcast. I made a lot of friends out there, a lot of really good friends. And it was just awesome. So I was just, yeah. Thank you, Divine Sacred. Oh, good, Michael. Yep, put some applications out. Mark, my Taurus is stubborn. I'm just a Taurus North Node. And a Taurus North Node so listen to what a Taurus Node, it's the only part I'm Taurus, is a Taurus North Node means that you are trying to make money spiritually, and you are learning how to do that. You are learning to get rid of your fear, and you're learning not to hold secrets. That is what a Taurus North Node is doing. And everything that is me. So, and once I saw that, and I started laughing because I'm like, oh my God, how much more spiritual can we get here, right? So, and it is true. I do make money spiritually, and I was a teacher, but I was a spiritual teacher. The kids still relied on the fact that my room was always very calming and spiritual. So I'm also in the process. I connected to a gallery in house, and I'm going to be doing art and sending art out there. So see what I'm saying? So interesting, isn't it? Okay, you're in Virginia. You're 9:51. I am 8:51. I am 1 hour behind you, Damon. Okay, so you always go by Central Time. So if it's 1 o'clock there, I do have a reading at 12 though, Damon, but I don't have one at 1. So that would be your 2. Okay, so just remember that. All right. Anyway. Michael, Taurus is tenacious, and you are correct, but they're stubborn and strong-willed, and I am tenacious. That's part of a Sag too, though. They can be very driven. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'm trying to help out. Yeah, thank you. Will I be getting a pay adjustment? Yes, Valerie. I'm clairvoyant, and I can remember everything back to around 1 year old, and I have almost finished connecting all the dots, also the roads that lead home. Good. You know what? I can remember, I don't know can you guys remember? I can remember being in diapers. I'm clearly being in diapers. And did you know that if you do past life regression, you can remember being born? Because I've done it. And my reason for being here is I want to change the world. That was why I came. That was why I was born. And that's what I remember coming in. So... And it's just, and you remember, you cry because you're like, oh my God, this place sucks. Why am I here? You do. If you've never had it done, I had a special, I am not certified in that, but I've had it done where they make you, they help you remember, they have you curl up like a fetal position on the ground, and you remember being born. You remember, and the thing is you remember things being said. You understood everything. You knew you were an infinite soul coming in. It was fascinating. And And they'll say, why did you come? And I said to them, I want to change the world. So, see, it makes me kind of cry. Well, your interview will go well next week. Earl, go in there, show them the real you. I feel like you're a little afraid. I feel like you're going to be a little guarded. You show them the real you, you will get that job. That was what they're telling me. What is your path? My path? Now listen to this. This is, thank you for asking, because my life path is an 8. If you guys don't know what that is, 8 is power. How to deal with power. Learning how to get everybody on board and how to be a leader. I kid you not. That's an 8 is the power. Is a power number, and I think that's why I go through so many friends, because I intimidate people by accident. I don't do it on purpose, but I'm very driven. I'm a very motivated and driven person, and I think sometimes as a female, it's very difficult to be that. If I were an 8 in a man, it would in the normal parameters of society, it's accepted. But when you're an 8 and you're a woman, people don't like it. So, and I'm at a point where I'm too old to change, and I'm too old to care what people think anymore. And if you don't like it, then move on. That's fine. I'm done. So, and that's okay. So, but anyway, ask him. Oh, do you really? Am I? Oh, wow. See, I'm telling you, if you think back, a lot of times people are like, well, I can't remember. There might be a reason why you don't remember. You may be blocking it. Okay. You remember that, Anna? See what I'm saying? You can remember. Oh, Sab, you're a Taurus North Node too. You're making money spiritually, or you need to. Marissa, dear, I see that. What time would you like? If you want, I've got 2 bookings. Just Marissa, I'll get right back to you. I have one now at 1 o'clock, so I've got 2, 3, and 4 left. So, or if they're half hours, then they're like 2:30, 3:30. So yeah, I'm booking up because I'm going up north to take care of my cabin. I've got a small trailer and stuff. On Saturday and Sunday, I will have my podcast, and I will have some readings for Sunday morning, but only like probably about 3 or 4. And then I go back to my normal schedule. So, and I got a lot of work to do around here because it rained like 4 inches, and there's so many weeds like in my garden, and I'm trying to grow a garden this year. I'm going to raise my own veggies like I tell everybody else that we need to raise our own food. So, oh, thank you, Anna. All right, Michael, are you an 8 too? Okay, you have to learn how to deal with your power. Yeah, I don't know if you guys understand that, but see, it's a power number. Now, if you're a 1, you're a number 1, and you'll do whatever it takes to be a number 1. See, I'm saying I understand 3 is creativity. My granddaughter is a creative soul by nature. She's going to be an artist. She must be an art teacher like her grandmother. And she's artsy. She's super artsy. And she's a 3-3. Everything's 3. Everything in her life is 3. Her birthday is 3-3-13. She's just a 3. And I tell her that she's just, 3s don't think like other people. And I like 3. 3 is my favorite number, always has been. I didn't even know that it was a power. It was the number of creativity. So see, I understand the number thing. So, but yeah, 2s are very congenial. There's just certain numbers that are just always the peacemakers. 2s are always well liked usually. See what I'm saying? That's the 7s are very spiritual. 9s are beyond spiritual. They're like esoteric. So if you're a 9, it's rare to be a 9. And a 9 is esoteric. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about, but they're almost beyond, they're very extremely, extremely, extremely spiritual. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking at your chart, at your stuff here. Oh, thank you. They don't like 4s either. Who doesn't like 4s? Okay. 8s don't like 4s. Or 8s do like 4s because it's half of us. But but do you understand? 4s might not like 8s though, because their 8s are intense. So see what I'm saying? But usually like a 4 and a 2 have something in common. A 6 and a 3 have something in common because they're half of each other. And where 9 doesn't fit any of the profile. Do you see what I'm saying? So, those younger years are your happiest. Yeah. His name is Tyrone. Okay. I love these morning talks. Thank you, Michael. Exactly. Thank you so much. That's so much, you guys. The key to any job is 50% being yourself. Yes, thank you. You are right. Oh, you had major hail in Minneapolis. Really? Yeah. Oh, you know what? We had severe thunderstorms north of me. Because remember, you're 5 hours north of me, northwest of me. Yeah. You're a one. Now, Anna, you're a one, but you're so quiet but you take Anna, are you sure you're a one? Yeah. I'd have to look at that. Because a one is all about number one, being number one, always staying ahead of the pack. I mean, that's a one. And so, um, I don't know, you might not fit that profile. I might have to take a look at that. Okay. Brandon, yep, see, I'm telling you, the number thing, I've done a podcast on it. So look it up. I have. Am I 1:30 or 2 your time? I can, hold on. You guys are gonna make a schedule if you guys are gonna do this to me. Hold on. Let me write this down. Hold on. Hold on, let me be right back. Let me get a piece of paper. I've got somebody who wants one at 1. I got somebody who now wants one at 1:30, so I will write that down. And I think I got your speed dials. So, Marissa, I know I got yours. Damon, I think I have yours. If not, if I don't call me. All right, hold on. So 1:30, 1 o'clock is Damon. So I'm making you guys appointments. 1:30 is Marissa. Okay, there. All right. All right. Always get, oh yeah, you always mix. Yeah, I know. Earl, when is your birthday? Yeah, Earl. Okay, I'm an Aries Taurus. How do you find my number? Oh, Earl, honey. What you do is you take your birth date. There's 2 ways to do it. One, you take your birth date and add it and make 1 number. That's your life path. Your destiny number is taking your full birth name, taking and dividing like a B is 2. You go 1 to 9, and you find out what your number is by adding all your birth name. There's 2 ways to do it. Okay. I am an 8 in my birth date number, and my destiny path is 7, which is spirituality. So very spiritual. I believe it's 7. I can't remember for sure now. I think I'm 7 though. So anyway, either way, it does work. I don't care. And everybody's like, well, why do numbers work? And I'm like, well, because numbers work because they're repeated patterns. And I don't know. I just know that they do work. It's true. There's truth to a lot of it. So, oh, thank you, Damon. Oh, Earl, you are? Okay. Earl, you're a Taurus. That makes total sense, darling, for you to be an insurance agent. And no offense, you are a money maker. If you've got Taurus in you, you should have no problems making money. You are the money maker of the zodiac. Capricorn, which I am, is the business person of the zodiac. So, and I gotta run a business. So, yeah. Monique, okay. Monique, okay, hold on. I can put, okay, Marissa wants one. Marissa, maybe I'll do it at 2. Hold on. All right, I will text you guys back and make sure I got them. Valerie, are you a 7? That you're on a spiritual journey? You're trying to find balance in all things. There's all kinds of different things going on for that. Sab, you're a 9. You're extremely spiritual, and that's the path you have to choose. You have to choose that, okay? All right. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I am going to be getting off here soon because I have to tape. your readings. I am really behind. I wasn't feeling well, and I couldn't figure out what's wrong. And I found out what this is a Hashimoto storm. I have a thyroid. I already have thyroid antibodies, but they say my thyroid is working. It can't be working. It can't be. I've got an electrolyte issue. And if you guys want to notice something, I'll show you something. You see how my eyebrows have thinned right there? That tells you there's a thyroid issue. It never was like that before. So as I've gotten older, it's my thyroid is not working properly, and it's causing what's called a Hashimoto storm, and my heart is skipping. I'm shaking. I have anxiety. I found out that it's very treatable, and let's see what the doctor says, because I am going to a specialist. Finally, I've been talking and I've been complaining, like I just don't feel right. And I'm so healthy, I don't have high blood pressure, none of that, that no one will pay attention. Plus, I'm female and they don't listen to us. So I'm going to a female doctor. So we'll see if we get some success that way, right? And anybody that, I know you guys don't understand, but us females, we they always tell us that we're hypochondriacs and stuff like that. And I'm very healthy. I never complain about my health. And for me to have to complain is like a lot. And yeah. So anyway, how do you find your number, Laura? You take your birthday, add it and make one number. Okay. Do you know about relationship numbers? How you can get an 8 when it's your like how you're an 8 when what is your husband's life path? You know what? Here's an interesting thing. Yeah, you know what? You can do a compatibility. You can pick what's your anniversary date. You can find out what your anniversary date is too. Or you can all take both of your life paths and look at them. My husband is a 7. My husband could care less what I do. He doesn't care. He's just kind of like humming along in his life. And it's a very interesting thing to see, because I have other friends that are like that. And I'm like, go get him. Let's go get, and I'm just extremely motivated. He's very unmotivated. He's just like, oh, okay, whatever. It's just, but he's not in my way. I don't know if that I think if I were married to another 8, we'd kill each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just a very motivated person. I've got lots of big plans, lots of big goals, and he's not. And so you do kind of look at that. If I were to marry another person again at some point in my life, which I've been told I will be married twice, so I don't know why I'm married. I don't know. Anyway, I think I would look for more like a 4 or another 9 or another 8. You see what I'm saying? Did you understand what their personalities are like? A 3 might be cool too because of the creativity. So, all right. The Aquarians and Taurus. I think actually, Valerie, Aquarius and Taurus may not mix well, because this is my theory on that one. Taurus are very driven, very down to earth, and Aquarians are up in the clouds. And Aquarians are too nice and congenial, and I think a Taurus might take advantage of that. So that's not always, because you have to look at that we're talking sun chart, not sun, moon, and rising, because they're a combination. Now, a Sag and a Cancer should not get along. I'm a Sag, Cancer. I've been married 34 years, but I am a Capricorn rising, and he is very dependent on me because he's a Cancer, and that's his opposite. So do you see how I've got him a Sag Cap cusp? So I'm very, very together, or you know what I mean? Stable. I'm a very stable person. I'm like, I need routine. And he depends on that. See how that goes? So I don't, for a lot of years and years, people said that I was not compatible with my husband. I'm like, oh, we're very compatible. We're very compatible. And it's because of my Capricorn tendencies. So it's an interesting thing. You have to always look at your sun, your moon, your rising, and possibly your north node. Okay, so adds up to 36. Laura, you're in 9. They're on a spirituality journey. Nines are a little different than everybody. It's not a common number. So yes, okay. I'm having trouble with one of my arms. My arm hurts today. I'm having trouble with it. But anyway, so with that said, just thought I would let you guys know. All right. The seeker of truth. Yes. And it's 7s. They're seeking truth about themselves and the world around them. I don't know if that makes sense. And if you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, go to Metaphysical Meanderings on Apple or Google Podcast. You can find me anywhere on any of those, Anchor, any of them. Scroll back or go to 216thenet.com, and I talk about the numbers, and it's probably from like 2 years ago. So scroll back and watch those shows because I go through 1 through 9. I think it was a 2 week session where I did them. Okay. Um, all right. Let's see what we've got. I'm a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, and he is Taurus. Now that is that does work, Ida. He's into saving and working hard and financial planning, and you are the stability that he needs, and you understand what he's doing because you both are earth signs. Because you're at Cap Aquarius cusp, and you with Taurus. Oh yeah, that would get along. Yes. Now it's so interesting that Sagittarius love Leos, and a very, very good dear friend of mine, he is a Leo with a Taurus rising, and we've always gotten along. We just get along, you know what I'm saying? Because we understand what you know. And Ida, you must be the peacemaker. A 2 is a peacemaker, somebody that likes to get along, make sure people get along. Okay. What is a 9? A 9, Anna, that's your spiritual. You're a spiritual seeker. Spirituality is like, and you're also, you guys are a little esoteric. I don't know if that means you're a little mysterious. There's a mysteriousness to a 9. But 9 is spirituality 101, man. I mean, really. You're seeking truth. You're seeking a higher spirituality to gain more. So, okay. Hi, Yashvi. Hi, how are you? Yeah, dear, I'm just about ready to get off. No, it comes up, Anna, if it comes to 10, it's a 1. Okay. Your son's a Leo? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, yeah. Since you're new, yeah, Yashvi. Okay. Good. I'm good. How are you? We are talking about our life path right now. So that's a number that you get when you add all the numbers together. Okay. So we have your birthday. Anyway, I got to get off soon because I have to tape you guys. So, and then I've got readings all morning. So I'm going to have to catch up. And it's like, I can't, I've been busy. We'll put it, yes, your life path number. Yes. Yeah. You just take your birth date and add it all and make one number. Okay. And I usually am telling everybody what they are by, what their background is. I just know that 2s and 4s are congenial. And most of the time, most people like them. They're very likable. Yeah, you know what, Dan? You feel more Leo. Sagittarius and Leos get along. I'm telling you, they just do, and because they have might like thinking. The only thing with a Leo is a Sagittarius is a doer, and a Leo can procrastinate. So they need a little push at the same time, but yet they're fire sign. They like to get going and do things. So a 4, you should be. So yeah, Anna, you have to look at that. That's a 1. I just know you're usually a very, very driven person. And you're not willing to sit back and let things happen. You do it. That's a 1. So 4 is likable. You are very likable. You're very congenial. Home, family, values, friendships. You're a peacemaker. The 2s and the 4s are like that. Especially 6. 6 is like that too. Do you see how they're 2, 4, 6? Yeah. Okay. All right. No problem, Ida. So like, are you a 9? You're looking for a seeker of higher truth, of spirituality. Damon, is that person my twin flame? Yes. I've known him forever, and I couldn't be in a relationship with him. And you guys understand when you have a twin flame. I thought for sure I used to have this other one, but he's false. There's no way he could be. There's been too much water over the bridge with this other guy. But and yeah, I wouldn't. But this one is, he's married too. I'm married, but there's something. We both know it. And we always end up running into each other, reconnecting with each other. He lives far away now. He's younger than me. But there's just, yeah, we both have the same mindset about everything. And he's the one that I do my, astrologygumbo.com. So if you guys don't want to know your birth chart, go to astrologygumbo.com and it'll pop up. And he's got to fix a couple of things. I got to call him today. So, because there's a couple of things I don't like on there. But I'm directing traffic to him. and then he's directing traffic back to me. So it's like, yeah. But yeah. So okay. Anna, what is your birthday? No, it's not a crush. It's not. It's I've known this guy for about 20 years. But we just really like each other, but yet we know we couldn't be together because we argue. We do argue. And see, he's a very, very matriarchal, old fashioned type guy. And, he's the one woman he's married to just goes, yes, dear. And see, I won't. And so we butt heads. And so we both know that about each other, but yet we get along. So, but in a relationship, I think we kill each other. So, because I'm always a doer wanting to do things, and he wants to be the savior taking care of everybody. So see what I mean? So that part doesn't work, but yet we know there's a real big connection there. So yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah. 526. 520. Hold on. 520. 526. 1968. So my vibes. I just am. Well, I'm an 8. Do you see what I'm saying? I get out of my way. You know what I'm saying? An 8 is. Remember, an 8 is a. See, it's an infinity sign, and it's just really, really strong. And so a lot of people don't like that in women. And 8 and 5, and 1, 14 is 5. 5 and 1 is 6, and 8 is 14 and 5. 9 and 10. Yeah, you're right. It's a 1. I'll have to look at that better. Maybe you're a quiet one, but you might. You know what you could be? Have you not come into your own power yet? I know that sounds crazy, but maybe you haven't. Okay. All right. You guys, I'm going to get off here now. Been on here almost an hour. So it's good to see everybody. I've got a couple scheduled for appointments. Marissa, I'll get back to you and figure out what time for you, because MI's got, or Marissa, you are MI. What am I thinking? Yeah, you want 1:30, right? I got you at 1:30. Correct? Okay. I think. All right. So, anyway, get back to me, you guys, and I will get back to you. And I'm going to be taping today, so I have to get off. Blessings to everybody. Have a great day today. I'll be around now, so you can call me. No offense, but I'm putting up a little boundaries. I had a lot of people contact, and I don't mind, but I had a lot of people contacting me while I was on vacation, and I'm like, I had to turn the phone off because I had to have downtime because I was learning my new astrology stuff. And so on days when I don't get back to you, I will get back to you, but I'm learning to turn my phone off. And it's not just you. A bunch of friends called. I mean, my kids were calling. They had problems with moving into their house. I'm like, I came out here to get some peace. So I noticed that when I get the peace that I need and the downtime I need, I'm better. I'm better at helping you guys. So I've got to have a better balance. So like I said, I'm available up till Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays I'm off. But today I'm not, but because I'm catching up. So anyway, blessings to all you guys. Okay, yeah. Oh, Monique was at 1:30. Oh, okay. Then Marissa, I'll put you at 2. Okay, I got to contact you guys back. Okay. All right. Blessings to all you guys. Make it a great day.